Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Deej Morrison, and today we're going to be doing an early 2000s get ready with me featuring makeup and an outfit. So I'm just starting off the look by priming my eyelids with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Cool Tan. So I just put that all over my eyelid and blending it out with this MAC brush. I think it's 287. And yeah, so I'm just using that to blend out the concealer. Then next I'm going to be going in with the Morphe palette. This is the Morphe 35G Bronze Gold palette, so I'm just going in with the color Glow On. And I'm going to go under my brow bone with that. I feel like back then the girls loved a good brow highlight. Even though they didn't really wear much highlighter like on their face, they always had like a highlighted brow. So I'm just going to go in with that under the eyebrow, and then after that I'm just going to blend it out. So I'm just applying it like kind of heavily, but not like too heavy, and then I'm gonna go in and blend it out after, just to make it look a little bit more seamless and not so rough. Okay, so next I'm going in with the James Charles palette, and I'm going to be using the color Canvas, and I'm just going to be going all over my lid with that color. I feel like they used to have like this really like chalky makeup that wasn't like, you know, very well pigmented, wasn't very well blended. So I feel like that's what makes this really beginner and like really easy to do, because you don't have to be a pro, which I clearly am not. So this was kind of cool for me because I didn't have to like do the most. So yeah, I'm just going all over the lid with that chalky like white kind of color, and just packing it on just so that it's kind of like noticeable. So yeah, just go in and pack that on. Alright, so after I'm done building up the lid, I'm going to be going back to the 35G Bronze Gold palette, and I'm going to be using the color Tan Up, and I'm just going to kind of be going in like the crease and kind of just blending it. I didn't really use like any like transition shades. Normally it was like, you know, 3-4 colors like max, so you don't have to use like a bunch of colors, you don't have to have a bunch of technique, you're kind of just going in there and having fun. So I am just kind of blending out that color, and then I'm going to end up going back in and adding some more of the Canvas color from the James Charles palette after I blend this out, so you'll see that. But yeah, I'm just going to go in and blend it, so to speak. I didn't really go too crazy on the blending because kind of like part of the look was for it to look unblended, to look really like, you know, like not, I don't want to say choppy, but like there wasn't much transition. It's not a seamless blend because that's really not how their makeup was back then. So yep.
Choose your fighter. Lightning inspired. Fight.
Okay, so now I'm going back into the Bronze Gold palette, and now I'm going to be using the color Equator, and I'm going to kind of just be going back over that blended color just because I am going to be adding a black. So I just want to give it like a little bit of a transition, but like nothing too crazy. It was just kind of to help me see like what I was doing and kind of figure out where I wanted to place the black shadow that I was going to be putting on there. So that's just what I'm doing right now on both lids. Okay, so now we're back into the Bronze Gold palette, and I'm going to be using the color Deep End, and I'm just going to be going kind of on the corner, kind of in a V throughout the edges, and applying that black color right there. and just kind of blending it back and forth, trying to make it look, you know, not too blended again, because that's not really like how the makeup looks were back then. So I'm just kind of adding it to the end and moving it back and forth. I should not have used a brush that was black with black eyeshadow. That was a stupid mistake, but all my other brushes were dirty, so I just had to use that one. So I wouldn't recommend using a black brush with black shadow because you can't see how much shadow is on it. So 0 out of 10, do not recommend. But yeah, I'm just gonna add that at the edges there, and then we'll move on. Okay, so after I apply the black shadow, I kind of just go in and kind of wipe the fallout and like the excess on the edges there because it was looking kind of crazy. So I wipe that off, and then I'm going to be going in with my Morphe eyeliner, and I'm just going to be doing just like a very basic liner on the top with no wing, which really paid me because anyone who knows me knows I love my winged liner. But again, that wasn't really the look back then, so I'm just going to go with this very simple liner on the top, nothing too crazy, and that's gonna have to call it a day, which hurt, but it actually wasn't that bad after I added the lashes. So after the liner, I just moved into my regular foundation routine. I used the Born This Way foundation, and I also used their concealers. So I just really went in and did that. So I didn't bother filming it because it's just going to make the video too long. But yeah, you can just go in and do your regular foundation routine. So after I completed my foundation, I went in with the Sacha Buttercup powder, and I just went under my eyes using that color. I feel like the girls back then, they loved like a powdery flashback look. Like when I looked at some old photos, it was all like very much, you can see the powder. It almost looked like baby powder. So I'm just gonna go in with that under my eyes and on my nose, and like the places that I would normally bake, I'm just gonna go over those areas with that powder. So instead of kind of sweeping it off how I would normally do when I bake, I'd normally sweep it off of my face. But because I really want to have that powdery look, I'm just kind of pressing it in instead of dusting it off, just to kind of give that powdery finish. Next, I'm just going to be going in and I'm going to be bronzing my face. This is actually my first time using like an actual bronzer. I normally just do my contour with like a cream stick, but I got this bronzer from Morphe. It's called the Glamour Bronze, and it's in the color Trailblazer, I believe it is. And I'm just going to be going in with that to kind of like subtly contour my face and bring a little bit of like dimension and color back into my face. So yeah, I'm just going in with that. This is actually, like I said, my first time using bronzer. I actually really liked it, so it's something that I'm going to continue to use.
You win.
Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with blush. The girlies loved a blush in the early 2000s. So I'm going with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in the Berry Adore, and I'm using the color Velvet to blush. I also am not really a big blush user, but I do really like this this particular blush. I think it looks good on like my skin tone. So I'm just going to go in with that, and I'm going to go kind of heavy, but not too heavy, because again, I'm not crazy about blush. So I just went in heavier than I normally would, but not like overdoing it. Then I'm just going in with some black eyeliner in my lower eyelid. Again, this is very much 2000s. The girls love the dark liner, so I just went in that. And now I'm going to be going in with a pair of simple eyelashes, and yeah. Okay, and lastly, the cherry on top of this look. It's obviously cannot be a look without the liner with the lip gloss. So I'm just going in with a really cheap hair store liner. It's just a dark brown liner, nothing fancy. And then I'm also going to be going in with a hair store lip gloss in the tube. I don't know, I feel like the hair store just has the bomb clear lip gloss. Like, it's unbeatable, and they're cheap, like $2.99. You can't go wrong, honey. So yeah, I'm just lining my lips with the darker color, and then I'm just going to be going in with the gloss on top to complete the look. Again, this look was super easy. It's very beginner friendly. You don't have to be a pro, because clearly I'm not a makeup pro. I feel like anyone can do this. It's perfect for like Halloween, or if you're going to like an early 2000s themed party, which is where I am going. So that is why I decided to do this look, and I figured it'd be cool to film it for anybody since Halloween is coming up.
Inspired. Fight.
Alright, you guys, so this is the final look. I hope you like it. I have on, let me tell you guys where I got everything. So I got this bodysuit, the baby fat bodysuit from Forever 21. I got the jeans from Shein, as well as the chain is also from Shein. And I got this really old school bag. It's in a Nietzsche bag. If you guys grew up in this era, you know what a Nietzsche is, okay? This is actually my mom. She found it in the closet, so I'm like, this is gonna be perfect for my look. Super cute. It matches her. Okay, I got the butterfly necklace from Shein. The earrings are from Forever 21. These glasses are from this brand called Chosen Design. It's on Instagram. I will have it in the description box below. And the shoes are Air Force Ones, duh. And yeah, I think it came out great. The makeup is really like subtle, but like kind of dramatic. I didn't put on any highlighter, which is very hard for me, but I feel like they didn't really wear a highlight back then. It was just lots of blush. So I don't know, I'm really proud with how the look came out. And yeah, if you guys liked this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Join the family, okay? And that's the end of the video, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.